Well, guys, Anthony here, Bibles and Barbells. Out here in the van. Again, I just made some coffee, boiled up some water, right quick. Fold the legs down on my little top here, and I got a little tabletop here right on the bed. I can put my cup down, whatever else, my phone. Right now I'm filming with my phone. But I wanted to do a video. Actually, we'll probably go live sometime this weekend also, and maybe talk more about it. But I just wanted to do a video today in the van and get people's opinions on the coronavirus and how the media is portraying it, how those political opponents of Donald Trump are portraying it. Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, again the media, and whoever else is out there trying to weaponize this against the president. So what they're coming out and basically saying is that Donald Trump knows how dangerous this is. He's not taking the proper precautions. He's not doing his due diligence. He's not allocating enough money. He's not, everything that Donald Trump needed to build the wall and was asking for that. They're basically saying with the coronavirus, he's not asking enough for. So he can't, whatever he does, it's the wrong thing, basically. And it's comical, but yet it's sad seeing these creatures like Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer that call themselves politicians that are nothing but bloodsuckers, trying to fool the American people, trying to discredit the president any way they can, trying to show themselves like they care about lives and they care about American people, they care about the disease spreading. Now, these are the same people that want to kill or voted for after birth abortions. They vote for killing babies at any chance they can. And yet, these are the same people that are saying they care about lives being lost to the coronavirus. They have no credibility whatsoever. No credibility whatsoever, as far as I'm concerned. They're a brood of vipers. They speak out of both sides of their mouths. Their only concern is destroying what the president has built up so far, what he has promised and delivered. They want to tear it down and replace it with their sick, twisted type of politics, their sick, twisted type of country that they want. And it's really a crying shame that the media gives them a pass on it. Which actually the media, let's call it what it is. The media is their spokesperson. The media is their propaganda wing. The media is never going to utter anything against what they say. So this is the type of environment that we're going into in 2020 election season. As I've said in each one of my videos, it's going to get worse and worse and worse. Lo and behold, maybe a month or two from now, they're going to come up with a vaccine for the coronavirus, and maybe they're going to force it on people. Maybe they're going to tell you and me, you have to get this vaccination, or you can't go to work, you can't go to school, you can't go into the marketplace unless you have a ticket or a stamp showing that you have have taken the vaccine. So these are the same people that want to control us from cradle to grave. These are the same people, many of them, that vote for Bernie Sanders and want his sick, twisted, hellish policies to be forced upon us here in the country. These are the same people that want you to bow down to Islam, that want to put foot baths in bathrooms and pay for them. Yet are the same people that when a Christian person goes out and evangelizes say, no, separation of church and state, you cannot do this. Same people. Same people. They want to tear down what this country was built on, destroy it, and build it on something else. A foundation that will not stand, a foundation that will give you zero voice, a foundation that will call you a criminal as a patriot, as a person with morals and values and Christian underpinnings, Judeo-Christian values. They'll call you the bad person or the criminal, and they'll call the criminal the good guy, the one they're fighting for. Yet in their districts are rotting away. Their districts are rotting away. Drug users, needles, filth, rats, roaches, disgust, turmoil, police hating districts. But yet many police officers still function in those districts and take orders from these people. So it boggles my mind how what is being called law enforcement around the country in some states, what is being taken for law enforcement is really nothing but rulings coming down from above, from the chief, from the mayor, that say stand down, turn your back, don't do this, let these people do what they want, and don't help people in distress that you see on the streets. Don't enforce the law, basically. Don't protect and serve. Serve our ends. Serve the ends that we want to see here in this country, and you'll be safe. You'll have your pension. You'll get your paycheck, and you'll live happily ever after. The sad facts are, guys, that we get to a point in this country, and you've seen it over and over again. You don't have to say it. Just go and do your little due diligence and see what comes out of what they want for this country, where we will be in a year, 2 or 3 or 4 from now, if they get what they want. Well, in the days and weeks to come, you're going to see a massive push politicizing the coronavirus, scaring the American people. I think we had in the country so far this year that we know of 16,000 deaths due to the flu. 16,000 deaths due to the flu, and that's only the deaths that they know can be attributed to it. There are countless others that probably have died from the flu, and they can't attribute it to it. So let's say 20,000 deaths caused by the flu this year, and just in my region alone here, I think there's over 200 in the Charlotte area so far this year. So, wanting the president to put billions of dollars into the coronavirus, into testing kits, and what is their true agenda? Do they really care about you and I? They just want to push and push and push until they get their way. Voting laws, migrants, illegals, the stuff that they're pushing on us, it's never ending and it's never going to stop. They're not going to get to the point where they say, okay, we've done all we can do. We can't do it anymore. Let's just get in line and let's just reach our hands across the aisle and try to work things out. It'll never happen. This country is at a crossroads. This country is at a pinnacle, a turning point. It's teetering on going totally downhill instead of being able to turn around and make its way back to its moral underpinnings. We're being teetered on the brink of destruction. And that's exactly what they want. They want to bring us down so they could come up with these answers, keep themselves in power, keep us enslaved, let you have just enough to get by, and as long as you listen to them, you'll have a happy life. As long as you don't listen to them, you'll have turmoil. You'll have Big Brother watching you. You'll have investigations of you. You'll have lawsuits against you. You'll have the loss of your job, possibly. You'll be bad-mouthed in the marketplace. You'll be ostracized from getting a credit card. You'll be ostracized when you go get a bank loan for a house because maybe you own firearms, or maybe you bought this certain products that they don't want you to buy. They'll have it and they'll use it against you, and it'll get to the point where everything you do, if you don't do according to what they say, well then you're going to lose your place in line, and you're going to be on the street, possibly. This is the bizarro world that they want to put on us, guys. This is the absolute evil that they want to put upon us. And parents, many of them, are getting in line. Young people, many of them are getting in line. Old people, many of them are getting in line to take this bait, to take this false security, to take these false promises of endless money and free health care and free tuition and resolving of debts and no worries about your student loan. People actually believe this. They're actually buying what these snake oil salesmen are selling. I don't buy it. I don't buy it for 1 minute. In fact, I despise what they're pushing. I despise it, and that's why I make these videos. To try to wake people up. Because we have very little time left in this country to wake up. Very little time to wake up. Something like the coronavirus can be spiraled out of control. It could be weaponized against us. Who knows if it was even perpetrated upon us? Who knows if the Chinese didn't start it to stop the Hong Kong rebellions and then spread it around the world, and then other governments use it to their advantage over their people to get them to do what they want, to get them to fall in line. Who knows? Anything's possible. I don't trust them. Do you? Do you really trust Nancy Pelosi, Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, the government officials and law enforcement officials that they placed in power, that are destroying our infrastructure, destroying our government, working still for that regime rather than working for the American people? Shouldn't be this way, guys, but it is. It certainly is. So, this year, will you wake up? Or will you continue to drink the Kool-Aid if you're drinking it? Will you continue to take the pill that they're giving? Because if you're watching the media go back and forth, Fox and CNN and these other media giants that you see every night on TV, if you're just going by what they say, yeah, they play good cop, bad cop. You've got to get your news sources somewhere else. You've got to get your news from people on the ground, from people that are seeing things happen firsthand, people that are really reporting what's going on around this country and around the world. Riots all around the world, protests all around the world against corrupt regimes, totalitarian regimes, regimes letting in migrants unchecked to rape and pillage their people. So countries are waking up, but for many, it may be too late. Those that have stay woke are free from disease and damage to their country, raping of their people. They're free from that for now. They stood tall. They've seen the danger on the horizon. They've taken refuge. They fought against being pushed into something they didn't want or their constitutions didn't call for. And they've remained vigilant. That's what we have to do. That's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let's hear your comments, questions, concerns, and what you think about what's going on. What do you think where we're going to be February, the end of February next year at this time? What kind of country are we going to have? Think about it. When they say peace and safety, that's when a lot of hell's going to break loose. When they say peace and safety around the world, that's when a lot of hell's going to break loose. When they say we have the cure for this, We have the answer for this. We have peace here. We have a peace deal here with the Taliban. We have peace at all fronts. That's when you need to wake up, look up, stay awake. God bless. Anthony signing off. Take care. Stay ready.